Ben Felder with the Oklahoma Gazette, and the deadCENTER Film Festival is in full swing here on day 2, Friday. As you've got more than just films here in downtown Oklahoma City, it's a full party. Let's go check out what happened in day 2 of the deadCENTER Film Fest. All right, well, day 2 of the deadCENTER Film Festival coming to a close. A full slate of films today, including Harmontown, which the Oklahoma Gazette's own Zach Hale, you just got out of scene. First off, Zach, what did you think about this film?
I really enjoyed it. It was very heartfelt, but also shed a light on the protagonist of the show, or of the movie, and it was very entertaining.
This is a documentary, correct?
Yes, it is a documentary from a local Oklahoma-bred director named Neil Berkeley. And it was very well done, and really rather enjoyed it.
Yeah, checking out this film looked like an interesting film about the creator of the sitcom Community, who basically got fired off the show, even though he was the creator.
That's correct. He was the creator of it, and Community was a television show on NBC that has always struggled with ratings. It was actually just recently canned again, but initially he was fired from his own show that he created, and the show went on without him, and instead he started his own podcast called Harmontown, and it basically documents him and his co-hosts of the show going on tour around the country, and it really gets into the psyche of Dan Harmon and follows his internal struggles in addition to the podcast itself.
Yeah, and Dan's kind of a tortured figure, it kind of looks like from what I've seen.
He is, yeah. He's a very candid, very honest individual. He's basically an alcoholic. He is definitely an alcoholic, and he's very disheveled in appearance, and a lot of people say that he smells in the film, although you could almost smell it through the screen. But he's also a brilliant writer, and a really almost kind of tortured soul from the beginning of the film, and to watch the way that he progressed towards the end was incredibly interesting.
Yeah, well, there's always something to learn from documentaries, so finally tell me, what did you learn from this film? Maybe about humanity, what kind of spoke to you in this film?
I learned that there's actually, a little bit of Dan Harmon in everybody, and that he's a very genuine person, and that he just wants other people to like him and other people to get some sort of enjoyment out of what he's doing. And a lot of times people like him are almost kind of put on a pedestal where we don't really consider them to be on the same level as us, but if anything, he would want us to consider him one of us. And it was a really interesting look into somebody like that.
Yeah. Well, day 2 of the deadCENTER Film Festival here in downtown Oklahoma City is in the books. The film festival continues throughout the weekend. Remember to pick up this week's copy of the Oklahoma Gazette for a complete guide with schedules and reviews of all the films that you can still check out on Saturday and Sunday. Thanks, Zach. I'm Ben with the Oklahoma Gazette, and we'll see you again later on.